Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cups. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. I have something, and it so describes how I was living. It so captures the feelings that I had about beginning on the pathway of my dreams. It so describes how I felt when I was about to attempt something. And I have some striking news for you. It describes often how I feel still today to a degree. So let me tell you what that is. Here's an analogy that I've heard a couple of different ways, but I've kind of, fixed it around to where I can drink it better. And I think it fits my personality to describe it to people best this way. I've talked often about the urgency of doing something with your life, of getting started today, of stopping the procrastination and putting it off and waiting on all your ducks to line up in a row and waiting until the stars align themselves. If you're waiting on such a thing, you're never going to get started. I don't know too many people who can say that all the ducks just lined up in a row. Things happen. Even when you get them lined up, one of the ducks get out of line or somebody knock over the dominoes, something happens. But here's the point I'm getting at. God has so many blessings available to you who's listening. God has so many blessings available to you from where you are right now. I don't care what you've gotten yourself into or what you've done. God has so many blessings that he can send your way, but you have to do something. See, a lot of people just sit around and go, man, something always happening to you. You always getting a break. You always doing this. You always doing, man, don't nothing come my way. Listen to me. If nothing ever comes your way, you know why that is? It's because you're not doing anything. I promise you you're not. Here's the deal. God has all these blessings he wants to send you, but you got to give him something to work with now. Come on. God will bless you. God can touch people's hearts on your behalf. He can move situations around for you. He can align the stars. He can set the ducks up in a row. But align the stars and move people around and touch people's hearts and set the ducks up in a row for what? Have you put forth any effort? Have you made a single step in any direction to do the right thing or go the right way? that gives him something to put his finger on. Come on, man. God can only bless you according to your faith. If you have a little bit of faith, give him that. Let him work with that. You know, man, I didn't always start with these speeches you hear in the morning now. I ain't always had these. I grew to these. I stumbled my way to these. I messed up my way to these here. I got it wrong so many times to be able to sound like I got some sense. I've said it often. Failure is a wonderful teacher. Do you know how many times I have had to have failed to have what I have in my head today? I'm telling you, man, it's a process. People get mad at the process. You got to do something to give God something to work with. He'll bless you, but what you want me to bless, if you ain't putting forth any effort, you can get blessed from wherever you are in your life, wherever your starting point is, wherever you find yourself wound up. You can get it back from there. I've done it. Man, by the grace of God, I done it. I got over, man. I learned some things along the way. Because here's the deal. As long as God keeps waking you up in the morning, he ain't through with you yet. When he's done, you're done. But if God still has a plan for you, you wake up in the morning. He still got some more work for you to do, you wake up in the morning. So if you keep waking up, man, it's something that God wants from you, would love to have from you. And he can work with you, man, if you just walk towards him a little bit. Here's the deal. I know it's hard for the average person to start because the fear of the unknown is incredible. What if I fail? What if I don't get picked? You know, one of the hardest things I ever did was walking in to quit my job. Oh, man, let me tell you about that day when I decided that I was going to be a full-time comedian after winning an amateur night one time. Quitting your job, following your dream, going for it, despite all the naysayers, it's like stepping off a cliff. It's like actually just walking off the edge of a cliff, hoping now, not really knowing, but hoping. Hoping is the bare basis of faith. I stepped off that cliff hoping that my parachute would open and allow me to drift down. See, I've never skydived before, but I would imagine part of the thrill, and I don't know this because I'm not going to skydive to find out. I think part of the thrill for people is the danger part of throwing yourself out of a plane and how it feels to be free falling. But the whole time they're free falling, having this exhilarating over-the-top moment, you have got to believe in your heart of hearts. You have got to hope with everything in you that when you pull this cord, the chute opens, or else this ain't a good move at all. But you've packed your chute yourself. You've taken the lessons, so you go ahead and you make the leap. Now, the only thing about quitting your job and following your dream is you ain't really been trained all that good for this. You done packed your chute, but you ain't never opened it before. So I walked off this cliff. That's what it was like. And you following your dream is like you walking off a cliff. Here's the part where people don't never make the jump. They see somebody like myself who jumped off the cliff and the parachute don't open right away. And I hit a couple rocks on the way down. I got my back cut up pretty bad. They see that. 3 years living in a car, man, he got his life toe down jumping off that cliff. I ain't jumping off that cliff. But see, what you don't understand is you don't know it, but eventually the chute will open. And I'm at the parachute opening part of my life, man, where the chute didn't open and I'm drifting. And I'm able to guide my chute over to Paris and glide. I've glided over to Africa and seen what it looked like. It's a slow ride down when the parachute finally opened. And my back didn't heal too. And the cuts that I had on me, I remember now I know how to stay away from the edge. But the parachute done opened. And I'm enjoying my life for the first time. I'm gliding, but I got hit up against a rock. I can see more. I get a chance to see more things. I get to glide and see more parts of the world. I'm living my dream. Your parachute is going to open, but I'll tell you one thing for sure. It'll never open if you don't step off that cliff. You got to step off that cliff. God will get the parachute open for you, but you got to jump, baby. That's the hard part, ain't it? Now, the question is, the end of this story right here today, when you jumping?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is about to begin the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I have selected a song for you this morning that I have just decided to just blurt it out. I don't love you anymore. It's just as simple.
You gotta explain it to the young people listening.
Oh, man, they don't get it. You know, it's just old songs, man, where you just blurt out the beginning. And everybody know what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm gone. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
My daughter loves this song.
Me too.
Yeah. Fire. Oh, say child. Fire. Woo, woo, woo.
The woo, woo, woo.
Fire. So say child. Fire.
They don't make them like this anymore.
Look here.
No, they
the
don't.
way you walk and talk, it really sets me off to a 5-alarm child. Yes, it does. The way you squeeze and tease knocks me to my knees. Come out smoking, baby. The way you swerve and curve, it really rocks my nerves. And I'm so excited, child.
Woo!
Take your time.
When you lets me know, gonna get your wish. Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Shirley Strawberry.
Let us have it, Steve Harvey.
Man,
Good
just 'cause
morning.
I just felt like some old-ass, hard-ass singer. That's that lounge singer that never made it because he wasn't quite on the notes, but you couldn't tell him that. Yeah.
But he had all the Hollywood singer moves. Though.
Man, I
all
ought to
of
have
that.
Roscoe Wallace make an appearance, man.
Oh.
Carla Farrell, your favorite Roscoe Wallace.
Yeah. What's up? Hard singing. Hey, Steve. What's up, crew?
Ain't nothing with it. Junior.
Morning, Unc. I just be seeing you in concert doing that whole thing, dog. That's what I be
Boy,
looking at.
you don't understand. I was there. Dog, I saw Teddy live. I saw Hal play him live. Y'all missed concerts that was real concerts, and the dudes actually sound just like the record.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Luther. Ooh.
What no damn remixes.
Remix.
No, you don't remix hits. Skin tight,
Just random.
skin tight.
I like when he just blurts them out of nowhere.
You're a bad, bad missus
Yeah.
in them skin tight bitches.
Hang on, Sugarfoot. Coming up at 32 minutes.
Can I just go and say good morning since ain't nobody say good morning
Yeah.
to me?
I'm
Good
sorry,
morning.
Tommy. What's up, man? I'm sorry, my bad. Skin tight guy came over me. Nephew Tommy, king of pranks. I'm sorry.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour. Ask the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, time now for Ask the CLO, the Chief Love Officer. This one, Steve, is from Lena in Texas. She says, I met a guy online last October, and we've had an off and on thing since then. Everything will be going fine for a while, and then he disappears for a few days. If I complain, he turns into an angel for a few days. He works hard all day long, so I try not to stress him out, but I'm tired of the inconsistency. You said in your book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, that men make time for what they really want. Is this true in my situation?
It's true in all situations. There are no exceptions to the rule. We are men. We make time for what we want. Let me ask you something, ma'am. Let's just reverse this situation. let's just say you went ghost every 2 weeks for a few days. How do you think he would feel? He wouldn't ask you about it. Where you be all this time? What you be getting into? What you doing? But see, we men, we don't think right away that you got somebody else, but you all do, because it's happened probably before. So now, what does your intuition tell you? And that's how you should act on it. Something's wrong. Something's amiss. I'm not saying what exactly is amiss, but you can't. Let me ask you a question, Tommy. Can you just disappear for 3-4 days?
And still live here? What? No. Hell no.
Junior, can you date a woman and disappear for 3-4 days?
Not if I want to be in a relationship.
Okay, thank you. That's the answer to your question. Next question, Shirley.
Okay. This is from Dorian in Tampa. I'm a 29-year-old woman, and I'm engaged to a wonderful man, but I can't stand his meddling mama. My fiance has 3 kids by 3 different women, and I help out financially with the kids. I love his kids, but I don't think we should have any more. He agreed at first, but then his mother told him that I'm selfish and it's a wife's place to give a man a baby. Now my fiance has bought into her BS and keeps asking why don't I want to have his child. We pay enough child support as it is. How can I get him to understand my point of view? Wow.
Well, he's listening to his mama's point of view from 1950. And that's
earlier than that.
It's really okay. I'm just trying to get it backed up as close as I can to reality. You're talking about something that a woman's place is to give a man a baby, not if she don't want to. Right. It is a woman's choice in this matter. I got your man want this and you want that, but you all have already talked about it. Now, here's the thing. If you got a great guy and he's engaged, but his meddling mama, you're going to have to find a way to play around the mother. You're going to have to say, look, I really, really respect your opinion, but I just can't have any more children. I mean, does she have the children or he has? No, he has the 2 children by 2 women. Right?
By 3. He's got 3 children by 3 different women, and his fiance helps pay the child support. Don't forget that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she doesn't want any kids.
Well, I think that the mother's being unreasonable because she's not being selfish at all, because she's helping pay for some child support that ain't none of her business at all.
What?
But she accepted the man, so she's buying in with the it's none of her business. And you don't have to have a baby that you don't want to have, and I don't recommend that you do.
And maybe this is a good thing. She can see who he really is, a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dude, come on.
Uh-oh. It just got real up in here.
A little bit too real.
Okay, sure.
All right, here we go. Marlon. Oh, this is from an iHeartRadio app listener. His name is Marlon. He says, hey, Steve, I'm having a problem with my lady letting me be a real man. We're both 44 years old, and she has a great job, 2 cars, and a nice home. I mow her lawn, wash her car, fill her up with gas, and I leave cash on the dresser for her weekly. She gets upset when I leave the money. The other day, she yelled at me and said it has to stop. Then she gave me a box full of the money that I had been leaving for her. I was blown away. She won't let me be a man, and that's not how I was raised. She might be too independent for me. What do you think?
Well, see, listen to me. Listen to me,
son.
son. I think you have to pay attention to what she may be saying. You don't live with her. She's got 2 cars, a nice home, and a job. You leaving money out when you leave trying to be a man. But could it be that you're causing her to feel like she is a prostitute because you come over and then you leave money and then you leave and just leave money on the dresser?
You don't know that.
Have you ever thought, brother, that she could be a feeling like, I don't want you feeling like you buying me? She didn't ask you for that, so she didn't gave you back a box full of money. Hold up, dog. You can't take care of this woman no better than that? You can't come up with a more reasonable way to approach her? First of all, you need to understand why she's giving you this money back, how she really feels. Is it offensive to her? Which I can almost promise you is part of the problem. or the way you leave the money could be part of the problem. Or what you say, hey, look, I left you a little something. But dog, you got to, man, this woman right here who got herself together, she needs some other things from you. Now look, man, if you want to do something, man, put the money in the account and buy the woman an IRA and give her something for one of the kids' futures or something like that. Start a college fund for the kids. Do something where she can go, oh my God. Don't pay her after you leave her house. Don't leave no money on the dresser, dog.
But he equates that with being a man, he says, right?
No, that's disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
It is,
that's
brother.
The way he was raised.
I understand what he said. Who leaves money on the dresser?
No.
That's exactly
Dog.
what you do to a prostitute, dog.
So for real, man, where she got to put the money in the box because she don't want to accept the money. Now, she done kept the money. She's trying to show you a point. This is not the way I want to accept help from you. Find another way to be a man. Being a man ain't leaving money out.
All right, well, coming up next, the nephew in the building with Run That Prank Back. That's coming up right after this.
Stupid.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann will be here with today's national news and headlines. But right now it's time for the nephew to run that prank back.
Wash and fold. Wash and fold. Here it is. Come on, cat.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sam or Sammy. I'm not sure which one.
This is Sammy. What's up?
Hey, Sammy, how are you? This is Kevin. I'm the manager over here at Fresh and Clean Wash and Fold.
Yeah, well, what's going on, Kev?
You bring your clothes here pretty much on a weekly basis. Is that correct?
Yeah, I stop through probably once a week.
Okay, and you're bringing, you're pretty much bringing a full load of clothes pretty much once a week, right?
Yeah, I just bring whatever I got.
Okay. Well, we got a bit of a problem. Talking to my employees here that have been,
What's going on? I mean, you not get your money or something?
Oh no. We have you on file. Your card goes through every week when you bring your things. So no, that's not the issue at all.
Oh, all right, then what kind of problem could we have?
Well, the ladies that are washing the clothes are complaining that when you bring your load in, I mean, I don't know how to really tell you this, but they're saying that your underwear is too dirty. They don't want to wash it.
You playing, right?
No, I'm dead serious.
What are you talking about? My underwear is dirty. I'm not any more dirty than anybody else.
Sir, all I can tell you is we wash quite a few people's clothes on a daily basis, weekly basis. For my employees to complain about your load, then I have to give you a call and talk to you about it.
My man, I feel like you around on my phone.
No, that's not what this is, bro. This is actually a call, and we have two options here.
Are you out there calling everybody else?
No, I don't have. I haven't had a complaint.
I know there's more dirty people than me going in your spot because I see them there.
Okay, here's the deal. We have two options here. You can scrub your underwear before you bring it in.
First off, you over here raising your voice now? What are you talking about, scrub my underwear? We clean, man. I'm clean. I bring my in, I drop it off, I pick it up.
Okay, so here's the problem. Once again, I'll start this off. You have two options, sir. You can bring in your stuff scrubbed, okay? When my ladies take a look at it, if they're comfortable with cleaning it, so be it. Or, we might not be able to accept your clothes anymore.
Man, I don't even got to go up there anymore then. If you really playing around on my phone like this, I ain't even got to go up in there anymore. Let me talk to your manager, man.
I am the manager, sir. I'm Kevin. I'm the manager here.
You don't sound like the manager. How are you the manager calling my phone?
What does a manager sound like then, Sammy?
Who owned the building? Let me talk to him.
Okay, he's not here right now. I'm the manager, and I'm the one taking care of this problem. My ladies have a problem with washing your underwear, and I'm calling you to let you know there's a problem. I'm letting you know the way to rectify the problem is you can scrub them before you bring them in, and then we will wash them. If you do not want to do that, we will not be allowed to take...
You ain't got to rectify. You just need to quit calling my phone on this bullshit. I ain't going to go up there no more then. That's fine. I ain't got to come through your spot. That's fine.
Do you know how dirty, how funky your clothes got to be, man? For my people to be telling me they don't want to wash them no more. You know how funky that's got to be, Sammy?
Man, who the are your people? Who are your ladies? Man, I go up in there. I ain't never had a problem with they. You know what? I ain't never even seen your up in this mother. Where the you been at there? Now I look like I got a problem with Kevin. Who the is Kevin, man? You say you the
I'm here. I'm just not here when you're here.
Are you in the back washing those drawers? What the going on with you, man?
I'm not in the back watching, but I am here periodically when I need to be. Don't worry about when I'm at work.
Man, I ain't never seen your ass, and I ain't never had a problem with your lady.
Hey, well, don't worry about when I'm at work. Worry about how to scrub your underwear. That's what you worry about.
Man, I'm done with you, bro. What the you on my phone doing this for? Man, you know, your ass and everybody at that washing for, bro.
You know what? I'm trying to be as professional as I can, but the way that you're talking to me, you can wash your damn clothes your own self then. That's what you can do.
That's fine, man. And you can keep on managing the laundromat, whatever the you doing with your life.
Okay, well, do whatever you're doing with your life, but do the world a favor and clean your drawers.
Bro, I'm going to come through and wash your You keep talking and around on my phone.
Hey, man, how you want to do this? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to double charge your credit card for the amount of work that my people had to do. Close.
I'm putting a stop payment on my so if that goes through on your end, we're going to have a problem.
Well, I don't know how you're going to put a stop to it when I'm running your card right now. There's nothing you can freaking do.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna show up at the Fresh and Clean there. You the manager. You should be there 50 hours a week. Then I'm gonna come meet your Kevin.
Okay, well that's fine with me. You know what? I don't understand. Why can't you just say, you know what? Let me do a better job at cleaning my underwear. How about that?
I don't know what. I know your life ain't that good. I know you over there managing the laundromat, and now you getting bored of working. But don't be calling my phone playing around in this because I know you ain't doing this to nobody else.
I'm exactly doing this to someone. I'm not doing this to anybody else. I don't have to do it to anybody else because nobody's bringing their clothes in like this.
Bro, I've been up there. Your employees are more dirty than my.
Well, Sammy, evidently not. Evidently not. Your clothes. Why are my employees complaining about you?
I don't know. I bet your employees complain about your too.
They're not complaining about my underwear, Sammy. You're the dirty guy.
Man, you know what? I'm done with your. You got any other you want to talk about?
We can talk about Carlton.
What the you just Carlton? How the you know Carlton? I know he doesn't bring his up there.
Oh, you want to talk about your brother, Carlton? You want to talk about him?
My brother, Carlton. How the you know? If he bringing his up there, he just started. So yeah, what we gonna talk about Carlton? What Carlton doing?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what Carlton doing. Carlton has been calling me, nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, to prank phone call you, Sammy D. You just got pranked, baby. You just got pranked, brother Carlton and the nephew.
Hey, man, you ain't Carlton on some bullshit. Calling me about some underwear, bro.
We need a little wash and scrub, baby. A little wash and scrub.
Man, you got me fired up, for real, man.
You good? You all right, man? Nobody. Your underwear is clean, Sammy. Your underwear is clean. Keep dropping them off at the washing floor. Don't quit taking your clothes up there.
I'm good, man. I don't know about Carlton after this, but I'm good.
All right, Sammy D, you got to tell me, 2020, baby, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Show with nephew Tommy.
You clean, baby. Little wash and scrub. Wash and scrub. What y'all think?
I think you're crazy.
Yeah,
Okay, then. But that's a good thing.
There's something wrong.
That's what I need to hear. See, when I get through and you say that's something wrong, what's the matter with you? Why do you do this? These are all compliments. Y'all don't realize. Very high.
Prank again, Tommy. Say the prank again.
Wash and fold.
Okay.
When you wash it, you fold it.
So you were saying you have a meeting with your tutor?
No, I don't have a meeting. She gave me a call and just giving me some stuff to work on. So I got one sentence.
One sentence is it?
Okay. I want what I want, and I want it when I want it.
You failed.
I want what I want, and I want it when I want it.
This a 40 on the test.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Now, this is according to Business Journal. This is a new survey that finds that a lot of employees would rather have more vacation rather than a pay raise. Really?
Oh, yeah, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, if given the choice, 41% of people would actually rather have more paid vacation time than a pay raise.
Hell yeah.
While we're
Man,
always
who wouldn't take that?
Yeah, we're always hearing about U.S. employees not using up all their paid vacation each year. It seems like a lot of folks really do want more time off. In fact, a new survey finds that if given the choice, 41% of the people would actually rather have more paid vacation than a paid raise. I can't say that enough.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd rather have more vacation time or a pay raise?
More vacation time.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm kind of on the fence with this one because I don't take a lot of vacation, which is crazy.
If you give me sick days, I'm taking them.
Every last one of them.
Every last one of them.
I don't take a lot of vacation. I really don't.
You have
I
to
never
tell
have.
me I don't have no more damn days.
Well, it ain't an option for
Promise
me.
you that. You have to tell me I'm out of sick days and vacation days.
Yeah,
Because if you don't say nothing, I'm off.
Yeah, I guarantee you I'm taking my sick day.
So I guess I would be, I'd get a pay raise. I guess I'd be that person. Yeah, instead of vacation days. Because I rarely take the ones that I have. I'm
Then
supposed to be on
something is
vacation
really-
right now.
I love you a lot, but something is really, really wrong with you.
But it is. What, am I a workaholic?
Well, I think your bouginess.
Won't allow you to be.
Yeah, I think your
Wait a minute, what?
bouginess. I think your bouginess borderlines and tips off into stupidity.
No, you're calling me stupid.
No, I didn't say you were stupid.
He said tips
I
off.
said you were bougie.
Yeah, and he
But
said tips off.
if your bouginess is overrunning you, and it tips over into stupidity. Because why your ass won't take your vacation? Supposed to be on vacation now,
Right
but you
now.
He didn't take it.
You supposed to be on vacation
I
now?
put in for it, and I put in for it, and I'm here.
Can I have your days?
No.
Don't take her days, man.
Let me tell you something.
Okay, I need
They
help.
told me, Steve, you can take off from now on all of your jobs, and we'll just send you the check.
Oh, yeah. Who wouldn't sign up for that?
My ass is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
My
doing
ass
that.
is gone. I'm gone. Okay, let me ask you this question. Whatever your salary is, if somebody gave you 3 years of your salary and gave it to you at one time, would you quit your job?
No.
Oh, hell no.
No.
I got to be in here running the board. Pat, move over.
I got to have some way. I like coming to work.
Yeah,
I really like.
I like having a purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I like having a purpose.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you got to have something to do.
Yeah, I like it.
So let me ask you.
Your salary.
Your salary for 3 years.
Oh, hell yeah.
Would you quit
if
all
I got
of your
his
job?
salary, I'd take all
Yeah.
Walk straight out of here.
Yeah, well, that's a little different.
Walk straight out of here and would not look back.
And would not look 3 years
And
your
go
salary.
home and tell Marjorie, and she be all right with that decision.
Yes.
Well, baby, this is what we're going to do.
Well, you can live off of it, I'm sure, for the rest
Baby,
of
let me
your
tell you
life.
what we're going to do now. Listen to me. We're going to slow down. We're going to slow down. We're going to buy a couple things, and we're going to lock it down. Then I'm going to go back and get another show.
But right now.
But right now,
We're going to slow it down.
we going on another trip.
In the words of Bobby B, we're going to slow down.
All right, Steve, time for today's headlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. Here we go. Senate Republicans are facing more and more pressure to join Democrats in setting up a special commission to investigate the January 6th riot, but looks like they don't care about that. Yesterday, the mother of late Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick joined other members of law enforcement in meeting with individual senators in an effort to try to get them to sign on to an official probe, something West Virginia Democrat Joe Manchin says should be easy to do.
Democrats have basically given everything they've asked for, any impediment that would have been there, and there's no reason not to now, unless you just don't want to hear the truth.
By the way, according to a report, a lot of Trump supporters who did storm the Capitol building on January 6th are not agreeing to any plea deals. When asked or offered them, they say, I don't want any. They apparently believe that the Donald is going to step in and save them. A racist white woman in South Carolina sentenced to 20 years in prison for unprovoked attacks on her black and Latino neighbors. Prosecutors say Mandy Fortson's convicted of firing a handgun into an apartment where a black family lives, wounding the father and traumatizing his kids, and into the home where an Hispanic family resides. Prosecutors say Mandy, a 48-year-old former paramedic, tried to lie about what she did, but unfortunately for her, there was evidence showing that she went into her backyard, started shooting, and after firing 6 shots, reloaded and continued shooting. Again, Mandy Fortson has been sentenced to 20 years. Local cops, interestingly enough, did not charge this one with a hate crime. President Biden is still on his two-pronged mission to come to a meeting of the minds with the Congress on his infrastructure plans, while at the same time engendering the faith and support of the American people for his administration's workings as a whole. He was in Cleveland yesterday.
We've turned the tide on the once-in-a-century pandemic. We've turned the tide on a once-in-a-generation economic crisis. And families are beginning to be able to breathe just a little bit easier. We still have work to do, but our future today is as bright and as wide open as it ever has been.
Mr. Biden also says it's time to give the nation's middle-class workers a, quote, fair shake with an economy that he says benefits everyone and not just the rich. History made at the White House this week. Karine Jean-Pierre, only the second woman ever to represent the White House in an official briefing. She's also the first openly gay woman to hold the post. The last black woman to hold Jean-Pierre's position was Judy Smith. That's the woman who was the inspiration for the Olivia Pope character on the hit show Scandal. As if white cops haven't looked bad enough these days, 4 of them in a kind of SWAT-like uniforms and 2 dogs posed with a picture of a captured black robbery suspect. And listen up, you and the family want to go to Disneyland. There's a sandwich there that costs $100. It's got salami, rosemary ham, provolone, and sun-dried. Well, anyway, it's $100. Just
now, wait a minute, Ricky.
Just share it, okay? Back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, Jay's here. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you this with great pleasure, a man that murders hits, relationships, and friendships. J. Anthony Brown.
Wow.
Wow. Johnny Gill wrote a song called Soul of a Woman.
I love this song.
Soul of a Woman. Great song.
Yes.
I was on the set when he did the video. Great song. My song, along with my buddy Ralph Harris, Hawkins Jr., we wrote Someone Stole My Woman. So check it out.
Okay.
Who stole my woman? Who stole my woman? Who stole my woman? Someone tell me who stole my woman? No. We had a strong connection, but sometimes I acted kinda mean. I wouldn't show you affection. And I forgot to mention the haters watching over me, causing aggravation. Trying to get to you, yeah. And baby, I was so effing blind, and now you got me crying. I heard it right through the grapevine. You're no longer mine. Somebody went and stole my woman. I'm gonna smash his face. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. He'll be drinking soup for long. My lady. Somebody went and stole my woman. They're gonna have to wire his jaw shut. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. I will blind him in both eyes. My lady. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Somebody went and stole. Somebody went and stole. Who stole my woman? Someone tell me who stole my woman. Yeah. Somebody went and stole my woman. Gonna have to push him around. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. He'll be drinking soup for a long time. My lady. Somebody went and stole my woman. They're gonna have to wire his jaw shut. See that mother best believe I'm gonna F him up. I will blind him in both eyes. Whoa.
Stole my woman.
Somebody went and stole my woman.
You gon' get effed up. You gonna be
went
drinking
stole-
soup for a month.
It's going down July the 18th, this Breakout Art and Comedy Show at 533 Clemson Road, starring Miss Jess Amy and yours truly, J. Anthony Brown. Go to Eventbrite to get your tickets. We got music by Dayton Lewis, y'all, and Neek, Day and Night. Get your tickets. Go to Eventbrite, y'all. Somebody went and stole
All right,
my
listen.
woman.
Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Comedy Roulette, Steve.
Here we go.
Jay,
Here we
please,
go.
please quickly set this up.
Every week, our comedy ability is tested in the way we prove how good we are. Put 5 subjects on the wheel, spin the wheel. Where it stop, we got it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Comedy Roulette. What you got?
All right, here are the 5 subjects. Number 1, fish grease.
Oh, yeah, we could do. Yeah, everybody could do.
Number 2, she wasn't that big in high school. What?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that now.
I don't appreciate that one. Okay, number 3, tastes like chicken.
Everything.
That's everything.
Number 4, now that I have a little money, you know who I am.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And number 5, I don't know how you could eat that.
Give me that. Give me that.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
All right, let's go spin the wheel, Cat. Fish grease. Come on, fish grease. Now that I have a little money, you know who I am. That's
very easy. Let me have that one. Let me start that one out.
Yeah.
See, back in the day, my nickname was Fish. Didn't nobody know Fish. Didn't speak to Fish.
Yeah.
You was too fine to speak to Fish.
Yeah.
But now that Fish is on TV.
Yeah.
Hey, Fish. How you doing, Fish? And I can't remember who you are.
Yeah.
What you got, Tommy?
I was out of my league. I was way out of my league. You was drop dead fine to me. I begged for it, wanted it. I used to ask for it day and night. You never gave me the time of day. But now, got a little money. I'm on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You're texting me now. Huh? I can have it if I want it. I don't want it now. I don't want it.
Yeah. I hear you, Tommy.
What you got, Jim?
Come on, Jim.
You know what? Now that I got a little money, you know who know my name now?
Who?
Bill collectors. They know exactly who they talking to now. Matter of fact, they don't even call me by my real name. That's how I know they know I got money. They say, excuse me, is Junior in? Junior. That ain't my government name. Everybody know now.
Well, this right up my alley here. Now I got a little money. Yeah, you know who I am now. Yeah, this goes out to Ike. Back in Cleveland at Mr. Albert's men's store.
What?
Yeah, used to call me LK. Layaway King. Yeah, now Albert and Ike, I can buy your whole damn store. So the next time I walk in, I ain't coming in layaway.
Yeah.
Feel me. I might just buy your damn store. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Hey.
Yeah, well.
Oh, let me put an initial out there with a last name. Just the initial and the last name. You know who you are. The last name White. Ah, you were so fine. Yeah. Oh, my God, you was fine.
Yes.
Did not even speak to me in the hallway.
Yeah.
I walked past you, I act like a slave. Because I ain't want to look you in the eye. You was that damn fine. But, it has changed now. Because Fish got a little money.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
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 Fish, yeah.
Fish.
Yeah.
Fish got a little money.
Fish got a little money.
Yeah, come on, Junior.
I tell you where everybody know my name at now. I'm a lot more familiar and welcome when I walk in the door. Our bank account used to sit on $6. I hate an overdraft. Woo! But what I didn't notice though, when I go in the bank now, there's a whole nother room. It's got vegetables in it, wine, cheeses. Oh, when I go in the bank, it's Mr. Space this away. Oh, what you standing in line for? Come on around this way. Do you have your access card? Never mind, I have mine. Oh, it's different when I go down there now.
Yeah.
Wiping it for you.
Come on, Tommy.
Tell me what you got, man.
Oh, you know, I used to couldn't go to you. I didn't get invited to the big Christmas party.
Oh, no.
Because I just, I, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't big enough. I didn't have a name enough. But now that I'm balling and I'm on the show and I'm the nephew, got a little money in my pocket, doing a little stand-up, I don't want to go to your funky Christmas party now. I throw my own damn Christmas party at my chateau. Y'all can kiss my ass.
All right. All right, we'll be back with Nephew Tommy's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, I don't do black or broke.
Well, I'm out.
Well, you're not broke. You're not broke.
With me, I'm out too.
Right now, though, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What do you have for us today, Neff?
I want to date your mama.
Oh, see, right there.
I want to date your mama.
Steve, how would you do it again, please?
Today's prank is I want to date your mother.
See?
That's it?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing in there.
What do you need?
I know.
Yeah.
Put some prank on that. Put something on there.
Yeah, I can't tell you how to prank because obviously you're the king of it, but I was just talking about the introductions could use a lot of work.
You gotta put some more flavor on that. Try
Now,
again.
see, the flavor's in the prank.
Yeah, but put some seasoning on that intro, though.
Yeah, see, that's where you and I differ. And so, once again, just do what you want to do.
All right.
All right.
How did he say? I'm sorry, I can't. I want to date your mama.
Well, do you, man?
Run it.
Boo.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Miss Burns.
This is James. This is her son.
How you doing, man? My name is Gordon. I just recently joined the church, man, within the last month, and I was trying to get in touch with Miss Burns. One of the members gave me a number, but I guess they must have gave me the wrong number. I guess is this a home number or what? What is this?
Oh, hold up. Who is this again?
My name is Gordon. I'm a new member at the church.
Yeah.
Is this your number?
Yeah, man. This is my phone number. I'm James. I'm her son.
Oh, that's your mom. Okay, that's your mother.
Right.
All right. Well, yeah, my bad, man. I was trying to get in touch with Miss Burns. Now, do you have a cell or a home number or something where I can get in touch with Miss Burns?
Wait. Tell me. Your name is what? Gordon.
I just joined the church, man, so I might not have met you yet, James.
Okay. Well, God bless you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Is there any way I could get your mom's home number from you?
You just joined the church. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to talk to her. Is there a message I could pass on to her, though?
Well, yeah. I'm trying to see if it's all right for me to take her out. I've been seeing her for the last
Hold up. Tell me now. You were just saying that you were a new member to the church, and somebody gave you, or they were attempting to give you my mother's number, and you're asking me if you could take her out, man?
Well, I wasn't asking you. I thought I had her phone number. I guess they gave me your number by mistake. That's my reason for calling. I thought I was going to get her. I want to take her out, maybe to dinner or something.
Well, I'll be quite honest, man. I just came back home from overseas from fighting and everything, man. And, my pops just passed away not too long ago, and I ain't too keen on my mama going out with somebody. And besides, you don't even sound like you her age. She in her 60s, man. How old are you, man?
I'm 36.
Get the hell out of here. You how old, man?
I'm 36.
I'm 34. What the is you doing? You do realize my mom is pushing 60, right?
Well, you know what, man? I look at it like James, right? James, I look at it like it's, age ain't nothing but a number, man. It's what's in your heart, man, and how you carry yourself,
Yeah, but my mom, but my mom ain't no cougar like that, and I know she ain't coming after you. All right, now, I remember her telling me that she trying some new things at this church, but going out with some that's 30, how old are you? You a baby, man.
I'm 36, dude.
Man, you like my brother or something, man. Ain't nowhere in the world my mama gonna be dating.
Okay, James, let me say this, man. First of all, I didn't even know I was calling you. Second of all, I'm calling to speak with her. I'm not calling trying to get permission from you. Miss Burns is a grown woman. Miss Burns can decide.
Whoa. Talking about, I don't think you heard me, man. I just came back from fighting overseas. My pops passed away not too long ago. I am the man of the house. Let's get that straight right now, all right? I don't care if I'm still living at home or not. I'm the man of this house, all right? You calling to ask my mama on a date? Okay. Yeah, you might as well just stick to church, dog, because, as I said, be blessed. But it ain't going to be no blessing from me to you. I tell you that right now.
Okay, I'm not looking for a blessing from you at all, brother.
You might want to look for a blessing.
Man, I respect the fact that you've been overseas and you've been fighting for this country, okay? But if I decide I want to speak to Miss Burns about going out, I think Miss Burns has every right to decide if she would like to go out with Gordon or not. And Gordon wants to take her out. I just
Hold the up. Look, bro, I don't care how old you say you are, all right? Number one, you too young, as I already mentioned, all right? This ain't going down with you and my mom. Straight up.
Hey, man, that's for your mama to decide.
No. You bringing up my mama, you letting the word your mama come out your mouth again, that's going to get you up, all right? I don't know where you from. I don't give a how old you are.
I'm 36, man.
I know what church my mama go to, and it ain't going to be her and you. You ain't going to be asking her out, all right? I don't give a what it takes. I would show up on Sunday, catch your in the pulpit or wherever you're going to be sitting, in the back, in the choir. It don't matter. Something is going down. You are not going to get with my mama like that. You got that?
That's up for your mama to decide. If your mama want to go out with me to have dinner, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm deciding it right now. It ain't going to happen. I told you before, be blessed or get your whooped. You got two choices, all right? I didn't fight overseas 3 years to come back and also deal with my daddy dying and then come back. Man, I'm suffering from PSD, dog. I don't know what the I'm going to do unless you want to get it like that.
You suffer from what?
A PSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, and I will release all that on you. You got that? I don't play that.
Hey, man, listen, I don't want no trouble.
It don't matter to me. You can catch it.
Okay, look, man, listen. I ain't trying to have no trouble out you, man. All I'm finna say is this right here. I'll talk to your mom on Sunday, okay?
You ain't gonna talk to me. Are you not hearing me, man?
Okay.
I'm going crazy right now.
Okay, can I say this? Can I say one more thing to you, man, before you explode?
You ain't got nothing else to say.
I got one more thing before you explode, man. Is you listening?
Yeah, man.
James?
What?
Hey, man, I want to tell you this, man. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your mama got me to prank phone call you.
Get the out of here. This who?
Hey, man, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Your mama told me, she said, my son been overseas. He been fighting. I'm glad to have him home. She said, we got to get him back in the spirit of laughing.
Man, my mama, are you kidding me, man?
We got you good.
Man, we listen to this show overseas, man.
First of all, I got to say thank you for fighting for this country. I want to ask you one more thing. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, nothing but the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You get it overseas and in the States, dog. Thanks, man.
Did I go too far, Shirley?
You did.
Yes, you play too much.
You already know.
Mamas need love too, though, don't they?
Of
You don't want to
course.
talk about dating
We're
nobody.
both mothers. Yeah.
I wish you would talk about dating mine.
I might call you next week. I might call you next week.
See, that's you too far.
But you go too far a lot.
That's you.
Right there at that edge. But he usually goes to the edge.
He steps over it.
Sometimes you
think I'm overboard?
Yes.
No, perfectly. My God, you're terrific.
Is this reverse psychology, Steve?
Y'all ain't.
No, it don't matter. Psychology don't work with him.
We're getting ready to get to the strawberry letter, okay? Up next, subject, I don't do black or broke. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, it's time for today's Strawberry Letter, people. And if you need some advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. Right, Steve?
Yep, exactly.
All right, let's go then, Neff. Let's go.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. It is the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, I don't do black or broke. Dear Steve and Shirley, I have a loving heart and always try to help others. That being said, the other day, I was in the discount store buying toiletries to make packets for the homeless. I keep at least 5 packets in my car at all times, and I give them out when I see the need. So I was in the checkout line, and there was a couple in front of me. I overheard the lady ask the clerk how much was tax on a $7.99 shirt, $7.99 shirt. The cashier told her 69 cents. Both the man and woman started looking everywhere for the change. I eased over to the man and I tried to slip $2 in his hand. Sounds like a good gesture, right? Well, no. I couldn't believe the sugar honey iced tea that happened next. The half of that was with this man loudly accused me of pushing up on her man. I told her that I was just trying to help them out. She told me she didn't care and that she didn't appreciate me in her man's face. I apologized and told her that I should have given it to her, but the man was closest to me. The man was thanking me and apologizing, which made her go off even more. She was so upset that she left without buying the shirt, but kept my $2. Well, I was so mad, I yelled, "Look, you collard green eating, insecure EBT card carrying heifer. I'm married to a white man. I don't do black or broke. I don't want your broke butt man."
Broke ass man.
Like I
That's what the letter
said, that's what the letter said. Like I said, I have a loving, caring heart, and I love black people. I truly hate people with this kind of mentality. What's wrong with our people? I know I could have handled this differently. How should I have responded? Well,
I can't wait to hear Shirley answer to this.
Well, it's sure, and I can't wait to hear yours. Thank you, Steve. Well, it just doesn't sound like you love black people to me. It doesn't sound like that at all. It sounds like you hate them, and I definitely question the part about, all this love you have in your heart, especially for these people you called collard green eating, insecure EBT card carrying. What? You called her that? I think you were wrong. I just don't think you slip another woman's man money. It's just not a good look, good intentions or not. It just wasn't a good look. Any other woman would have been upset with you too, because when she looks over and sees you slipping some money in her hand, what is she supposed to think? Like what she thought, you're pushing up on her man. And, you threw it out there like that because you're married to a white man? I mean, you just won't convince me that you like black people with this attitude. I mean, how should you have responded, you ask? If you really wanted to help, you could have offered to give the two of them the $2. I've seen that happen many times in the grocery store. If people come up short, the person behind them might say, "Oh, don't worry about it, I got it," or I'll pay for it. Or you could have simply given it to the cashier. You could have said you were going to give it to her, or given it to her discreetly. I just don't think you would have reacted. I think you would have reacted the same way if someone tried to do that to you and your white man that you so proudly speak of. Steve, there's my answer.
Well, pretty good, Shirley. Here's the deal. This letter's kind of... She opens the letter by saying, "I have a loving heart and I always try to help people." Then she starts telling you what type of loving heart she has. And she has a loving heart for the homeless. She keeps 5 packets in her car just in case she run up into somebody. So she in the checkout line. Now, this is her loving heart. Her loving heart is for homeless people, and she keeps 5 packs. She in the checkout line. Lady buying a shirt, they ask how much is taxes, they don't have the money. So you see some people in need and you try to help. You slip the guy $2. She see it and go off. Now, you were wrong for sliding this man the money. You know that, okay? And you think it was a good gesture. I understand technically what you're doing is right. How you went about it was wrong. Okay, well, you couldn't believe the sugar honey iced tea that happened next. Now, I was reading this letter, and I was thinking, when the subject says, "I don't do black or broke," I thought you were white. But I was wrong. Sugar honey iced tea is a black statement. The heifer that was with the man, that's another black statement. So now I know you black. Accuse me of pushing up on her man. I told her you just trying to help him out. She said she don't care, and she didn't appreciate you in your man's face, her man's face. I apologized and told her, now so far you're doing the right thing. You apologize. I can understand you calling her a heifer. I got that. You apologized to her and you told her you probably should have given it to her, but the man was closest to you. And then the man, he thinking, sorry about this, and sorry it's going out, which made her more mad. Now, without buying the shirt, she kept your $2. Now, here comes the loving heart.
Right.
Look, you collard green eating, insecure EBT card carrying heifer.
The heart.
Now, let me ask you something, because now I know you black. What made you assume that she loved collard greens? And what made you assume she has an EBT card?
Hang on, Steve. We'll come back for part 2 of your response at 23 after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letters subject, I don't do black or broke. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's recap today's Strawberry Letter.
It's really simple. This woman says she has a loving heart. She helps the homeless. She met a couple in the store buying a shirt. They didn't have enough money. She slipped $2 in the man's hand. The woman went off because you don't be giving my man nothing, get out his face. You apologized. You're doing all right. Then you told her you should have given it to her. And then you said, I love black people. She kept the $2 and walked out the store. This is where your love for black people turned. She walked out the door, you mad, so mad, you told her, you collard green eating, insecure, EBT card carrying heifer. I'm married to a white man. I don't do black or broke. I don't want your broke ass man. Now, you just handed the man $2. Then you tell the lady, I don't want your broke ass man.
Different kind of giver.
Yeah, you a funny giver. And you're married to a white man. You don't do black or broke. Wow. That's an interesting statement. I really don't have nothing for you, lady, except to just go, you love black people, but not enough to marry one. Yeah. So your love for black people is limited because it's been prejudiced by your thoughts that black people are insecure, collard green eating, and EBT card carrying people. Now you can say, like I said, I have a loving heart and I love black people. I truly hate people with this kind of mentality. What's wrong with our people? Well, the same thing that's wrong with you. Hello. Because you one of us. See, you black, but you hate people with that mentality. You know the mentality we hate? We hate people who don't love us enough to want to be with us. We have people in our race like you who look down on others because they done fell on some hard times. So now since you think they collard green and EBT carrying card people, you don't even want to marry one of them. So now congratulations, you have a white man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do you, sister? But don't tell her you don't do black or broke. What do you mean you don't do black? That'd be like, for example, let me give you this example, lady. Let's say I help the homeless, and I got my little 5 bags in the car like you. But I'm driving along, and I see some homeless people, but I decide that I don't do white. So now I don't help the white people out. Skip they homeless. These bags is just for black people. See, that's what you saying. I don't do black or broke. Like those two go together. Well, I want to say something to you. All of us on this show happen to be black. Ain't now one of us broke. Not now one of us.
But she don't do us though, because we black.
Yeah, black though.
Right.
Yeah, she don't mess with us.
Yeah.
Lady, you sad. You sad the way you handle
You need help, man.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah, but you're not going to change because you have this, you have a self-hatred about yourself that's carried over into the rest of the black people. So that's why you figure if you go get a white man, that'll fix it for you. You still the black lady in this though.
I think she's better than.
Yeah.
White people carry EBT cards too.
A lot of them.
And they
so
could be
she'll know.
insecure. And
Carla, they made them.
they like collard greens.
Just so she knows.
Yeah.
You racist on so many levels.
I'm talking about dog.
That's
Yeah.
sad. That's
She
sad.
says she
Oh,
loves
so
black
many
people. You
levels.
don't sound like you love
You're
us
as
at all.
confused as Kanye.
It's like my grandmother say.
Kanye-ish.
She real Kanye-ish.
My grandmother, you think white ice colder, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
That's funny.
Yeah, poor baby.
Yeah. It's just it's sad when people are that way, man.
Yeah, it is. And she thinks it's okay. She sees nothing wrong with it.
No, hey, Shirley, thought it was okay, good enough to write a letter in.
I know. Like we would agree with her?
I hate people like that. How should I have handled it?
You handled it wrong.
First of all, yeah, you handled it wrong. Shouldn't have told us you don't do black people, because I do.
And she tried to sugarcoat it by saying she helps the homeless.
Right. But I do black people all day long.
Yeah.
All day.
And white people too.
I do white people too,
Yeah.
man. I do
I
black, white,
definitely do
Hispanic,
white people.
Asian.
Thank you very much,
Oh.
Shirley, for putting that out there. Yeah. Yes, I don't mind doing white people. Thank you.
He was waiting, huh?
I was waiting
Some
for
of
an end.
Some of your best friends are white, Jay?
Some of my best friends are white. And let me tell you, I take this black money I get and I hang out with white people.
But she's trying to make it like the lady.
she's all
Something's wrong with
wrong.
the
She
other
was
lady
wrong,
for
yeah.
going in. You're slipping her man some money.
She should have backed down when the lady went off.
That
Just said,
isn't-
I'm sorry, and
yeah.
just walk away from it.
That's
'cause
not
the
a
lady was right.
right. It's not a good look. You're a strange woman slipping her man some money. Anybody would have reacted. Any woman would have reacted like that woman.
Could it be the
reacted.
reason she don't do black or broke because she may used to be black and broke?
All right, listen, we got to get out of here. Email us, Instagram us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM. All right, coming up next, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Unc and Neff are here. It's Memorial Day weekend. So you guys, you, Unc and Neff, have some grilling tips for us, some barbecue
for the grill.
tips?
It's time for
Some
it.
rules and all of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get started. What you got?
Do you clean your grill?
Not that much. I really just brush off the residue
From the last
and
time,
let
right?
it fall into the flame. Yeah.
Exactly.
But I don't clean the grill completely.
You don't clean the
You
grill.
don't.
get
Once
ready
that
to
heat
cook.
hit it, once
No.
that heat hit it.
See, I
Sean,
put that grill over that fire. Fire kill all germs.
Oh.
and you just scrub
But
it
I-
off. You got the little
But
scrub.
it leaves, I take my steel brush and clean it. But I want that seasoning in it.
There you do. Now walk me through this. Walk me through marinating a slab of ribs.
Now, marinating a slab of ribs for me is very simple because you can do it overnight, but it's not necessary.
Okay.
I do like a 35, 45 hour long process. But first thing I do, I go down to Walmart and they got this thing that can peel the skin off the back of the ribs.
Oh, the
That's
fat
the
part.
first thing. That little thin layer of
Yeah.
skin that's real chewy.
Uh-huh.
I takes that off. See, I peel that off.
Keep going. I'm listening.
Because this how you really get your meat to taste right. You take that skin off that's on the bone side of the rib.
Why you so
That little-
serious?
I know.
It's a,
I'm like,
it's a serious
is
thing.
Because
serious.
it's time to get this. Yeah,
I feel like I'm
yeah,
in
yeah.
class.
I know. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and you should be. Your ass really do. Need to
And she ain't taking no notes. Come on.
It's all in my
get
head.
your non-cooking ass. I only use a dry rub. That's all I use.
Okay.
And I have a special dry rub that I use.
All right. So you put that on. How long? You just let that sit?
Now, first I got my fire outside going,
Right.
but I prefer the big green egg.
That's what I got. Yes, sir.
That's the best way. Then once I get that coals down there, I pull them to 3/4 side of the grill because I got the big one. And I leave 1/4 of the grill with no coal under it. I pull all the coal forward so I'm only on 3/4 of the grill.
Got that
Just in
backside.
case my meat get to going a little hot, I got a little cool spot I can push the meat to.
Gotcha.
Keep it from direct heat cooking it. Then when I shut the lid down, I monitor the dampers and the drafts on it to keep it around 275, 250.
That's good cooking temp right there.
Okay.
250, 275.
That's what you want.
Okay.
Got that green egg in there. Now, I rub my meat with this dry rub. I take it out there and I set it on the grill, rib side down.
Mm-hmm.
Rib side down at 275, and I shut it.
All right, Steve, we should take a pause here because we only have a few seconds. We'll come right back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We're back with these barbecue grilling tips from Unc and Neff. All kinds of barbecue tips you guys are giving us.
Rib side down at 275, and I shut it.
Okay.
55 minutes later,
Come on. Take them off.
I open the lid, and you can start eating baby backs.
That fast?
Yes, sir.
That's all
Now,
it takes.
do you ever
Nothing else.
wrap yours in foil?
No, I do not.
Okay. You've seen that process though, right?
I've seen there's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. You put them
But
on
but
you can put them on for about about 30 minutes, and then take them off, wrap them, put them back on, and let them cook the rest of the way in the foil.
See, I don't wrap my meat.
Well, is there a problem with wrapping your meat? I mean,
he sounds
It
so
ain't the same.
mad about it.
I'm just saying it ain't the same.
What'd you say, Shirley?
If you wrap your meat, it ain't
That's a
the same.
legitimate question.
Say it again,
Yeah,
Shirley.
but it's not the same.
The way she said it though. Come on.
Nah, I felt like I was going the wrong way with this. I bailed out of this. This was turning into something else.
And Tommy was just taking you there, too.
Yeah, but 55 to 57 minutes on one side. I never flip the meat.
Right.
Really?
I never flip it. Because what happens is when you cook it just bone side down, and ain't no meat on the bone side of the rib, see? But what it does is it seals it real nice. And it keeps the meat real juicy because you put a sear on the bone side. And then the smoke and my wood chips cook the meat on the top.
so why do people flip their meat? I mean, I see that all the time.
I mean, my brother flipped his meat. My daddy flipped his meat. I just don't.
Huh?
I just don't. Because it's not necessary. And you
flip
get
his
a
meat.
you get a real tender piece of baby back. I do this now. I'm trying to tell you.
Man.
Now
You
here's
can ask anybody that done had my ribs now.
here's what a lot of people don't know.
Perfect.
Now you did turn me on to something that was good. That lump coal. I never knew nothing about that till you
That's the
told
only
me.
thing I mess with.
That's
Now, what's that?
that's like wood that's already been burnt before.
Lump coal.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Uh-huh.
You know when they have forest fires,
Yeah.
all them charred trees,
Uh-huh.
That's what it is.
that's perfect for barbecuing.
Lump coal.
Yeah, Central
That
Market
is
got
perfect.
the best of it.
I bet you a lot of
does?
fellas are listening.
Central Market.
Mm-hmm. Grocery store.
It's made by Central Market. Well, they bag it up, is what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's all the same, but green egg has a good version that's usually the most burned.
Okay.
Green egg?
Because you can see some of the wood in some of it.
You ain't never seen the green egg, Shirley?
The smoker, Shirley.
It's a
green.
barbecue pit.
Not actually green eggs and ham. Girl, I'm
God, dog.
This is too much.
Yeah, you need to just sit down and wait till dinner ready.
Not only can she not cook,
She don't even know
she don't even know
the brands of appliances and
So
smokers.
why we eating green eggs at the barbecue?
She is frowning up.
Oh my gosh.
Upset though.
That's one of
Green
your
eggs.
sides. With your ribs,
She looking
green
like
eggs.
you making ribs and green eggs.
Okay. All right. Go on, Steve. Sorry.
All right, so we learned a lot grilling with Steve. Man, he broke
I know
it
I
down.
did.
Yeah.
Steve and Tommy. Tommy's a good griller, too.
Yes, he can cook.
I give credit where credit.
You do.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
We'll be grilling this weekend. I won't be
He's
eating.
a bad boy out there on that grill.
I won't be eating red meat, but I'm gonna have salmon all on the.
Oh,
grill.
yeah. Did you know that, Steve? He doesn't eat red meat anymore.
Not anymore. I'm just taking a break.
Oh, okay. Now, do you make your own sauce, your own barbecue sauce, or do you buy it, or
Yes.
what?
I got 2 barbecue recipes.
Give me one.
There's a barbecue sauce called Old George Teague.
I don't know about that one.
I like sweet
Just
baby
find Old George Teague barbecue sauce. Got an old black dude. They got honey,
Oh.
bourbon, maple. I use 2 bottles of that.
Have you tried Sweet Baby Ray?
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh, I had plenty of that, but it's all right. If you want the best jar barbecue sauce that you ain't got to do nothing to, Williams Brothers. Williams Brothers barbecue sauce is the one where you ain't got to do nothing to it.
Okay.
Let me see what he.
And it's better than Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm telling you,
is it?
Tommy.
Okay. All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are. We're back with these barbecue grilling tips from Unc and Neff. All kinds of barbecue tips you guys are giving us. Just dropping all kinds of barbecue
But you're not
knowledge.
taking no notes or soaking in no knowledge, though.
Why?
Because you need. Okay.
Now, let me tell you what you ought to get.
What?
Old Mule.
Oh, Mule.
Old Mule
This
barbecue
last
sauce. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know nothing about the country.
That's some slavery sauce.
Yeah.
Slaves.
Old Mule.
Oh, my Mule sauce.
Shirley Caesar made this sauce. Slaves.
He mad. He mad.
I don't know nothing about no damn barbecue.
What?
Old Mule.
Yeah. You
It's
can't.
got a brown label on it and a picture of a mule head on it.
Is Harry Tubman next to the mule?
Listen to me. I'm trying to help y'all weekend out. Y'all don't know this type of stuff. Dog, I've been experimenting with this stuff. I done bought every barbecue sauce there is from Kraft on up.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, we all
telling
started
you
with
who got
Kraft.
the best damn barbecue sauce.
And
Williamson
one more time.
Brothers.
Old Mule and doctored a little bit.
Okay.
Now, on that Old Mule, it's got a little kick to it. That's why they call it Mule.
Okay.
Oh.
Now you want to cut the kick with a little brown sugar.
All right.
Cut that kick with just a little bit of brown sugar to taste. And then put a little mustard in it.
Okay, that
A
works.
little mustard and a little brown sugar to taste. But have it simmered in a pot on low. So when you stir it, it blend the flavors in better.
Okay.
We'll be back with more right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, barbecue rules and regulations, part 3, barbecue sauce we're talking about
We in
now.
the middle of the sauce right now.
The whole time you adding and tasting, add a little bit at a time. It go to your taste. Oh, boom. When you get in there, but now let me tell you something. That old George T, that's what you want to start with.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Is
Right.
anything new? Cause you got Old Mule, Old Tea. These old ass sauces. But if you say they work, I'm gonna try a couple of them this weekend. But I need something. We got New Mule.
Modern new.
1950s. Mules.
He get mad. He get mad.
Y'all want good food or y'all what y'all want? Y'all want
I want good food.
Y'all want
I want
y'all
good
want fancy ass name products.
I want something before sit-ins, something after sit-ins.
All right, you know your uncle's good.
And it's Rufus Teague barbecue sauce.
Rufus.
Rufus? Is Rufus T?
You know this old as dirt. You got.
Now my
Find
uncle.
these things.
Hold on, let me Google
I'm
Rufus.
telling you, man, because I'm a barbecue dude. If you get the Rufus Teague barbecue sauce, that's some of the best store-bought that you can buy. And if you learn how to mix them, I got a recipe, boy, with this Rufus Teague. And I use 2 different Rufus Teagues. I sent it to my daughter. My daughter asked me for it. Let me see if I can put it.
And look at the thing on the bottom. It said Rufus Teague made some sauce. That's what it says.
That's the slogan.
That's it.
Look at it. Rufus Teague made some sauce.
Okay.
You damn right.
Yeah. Now that's house or field.
Tommy.
What?
See, y'all need.
That's
You know what, Tommy? Just since you on it though, my uncle did make a burn up sack sauce. Man. Now, is that really a stove called
Williamson,
Barbecue
bro.
Galore?
No.
Barbecue galore.
No.
Yeah, man,
No,
that
it's
nationwide
not.
chain.
It's barbecue
It is, Shirley.
galore. Galore.
What?
What you say,
Oh,
Shirley?
you little bullshit.
It's galore. It's not
That's why your
galore.
ass can't cook.
Now, do you have a brand like a smoky brand like
Hey, we gotta come back.
Freedom Sauce?
Hey,
Freedom.
when we come back.
I just want you to free us before we leave.
He gonna kill. You don't get it. All right, we'll be back with our last break of the day and Steve's closing remarks about barbecue at 49 after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are. We're at our last break of the day before we head on into the holiday weekend.
Now
The
listen,
3-day
I know I'm
holiday
gonna do
weekend.
some inspirational stuff, but get your pens and papers out. I'm about to give you a recipe that you can make the bomb diggity barbecue sauce, and everybody will be talking about it.
Write this down for me, Tom.
Girl.
And then what
The
you gonna do
bomb
with it?
diggity.
You need
Come
a
on.
recorder.
And
All
that's
right,
what
you
I'm
ready?
calling. I'm
Yes,
calling
we're
it the bomb
listening.
diggity.
We're
Come on.
listening.
Let's
First
go.
of all, this is what you need. A half a cup of apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
You need 6 teaspoons of garlic powder. Level, not too much, just 6 level, easy teaspoons of garlic powder.
Got it.
You need 7 teaspoons of brown cane raw sugar.
All right, all right.
Not that brown sugar that's matted together in the bag.
Right.
You want cane sugar, crystallized. So you want 7 teaspoons of brown cane raw sugar. You need 1 bottle of Rufus Teague Sweet Heat. You need 1 bottle of Rufus Teague Honey Sweet. Barbecue sauce, honey sweet.
Okay.
Fresh Market sells this. Barbecue Galore sells this. Just get the going round.
I got it.
Kroger, I've seen some Albertsons with it. Now, you blend all this together.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want you to take that empty bottle of Rufus Tea,
Yeah.
fill it up with water 1.5 times.
Okay.
So fill up a bottle of Rufus Tea, empty barbecue sauce, pour it in there, stir it, put a half a bottle in there and stir it.
1.5.
Simmer on low heat and watch what the hell happens.
That's it?
All right, hold on. Let me recap. Half a cup of apple cider vinegar.
Yes, sir.
6 teaspoons of garlic powder.
Yes, sir.
7 teaspoons of brown cane raw sugar.
Yeah,
That's
you can
important.
You can use a little bit more sugar.
Okay.
Just go to taste.
Got you. All right. 1 bottle of Rufus Teague Sweet Heat.
Yes, sir.
1 bottle of Rufus Teague Honey Sweet.
Yes, sir.
Why is he so serious?
All right. Put all that, simmer all that, but before that, take a bottle and a half of water and pour that in there and simmer all that.
Measured in them Rufus Tea bottles.
Yeah. So basically, let me try this one more time. We got a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Oh,
Yes,
Lord. And then we got 6 teaspoons of garlic powder.
6 to be exact.
Oh, Lord, moving along. 7 teaspoons of brown cane raw sugar.
Yes, sir.
7 is completion.
You got to keep it raw. And then we got a bottle of the one and only Rufus Tea.
Say
Good God Almighty. Follow me now because I'm going somewhere. And then we got a
Won't you
bottle of Rufus Tea, honey sweet.
Come on.
Take all of that, put it in a pot, and get it warm, and then you take that same bottle, that empty bottle of Rufus Tea.
Yes, sir.
Fill it up with water.
Yes, sir.
Pour it in the pot. Get you another half a bottle of water.
Whoa,
Put it in that Rufus Tea.
in there.
Pour it in that pot.
All up in there.
Stir that pot around.
Yeah.
Let it simmer.
Yes, sir.
In there.
Let it simmer.
Well.
Put it on low. Put the lid on it. And good God Almighty, you have what we call the bomb diggity barbecue sauce.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Amen.
Let all the
ahead.
barbecue
Now.
pits open.
If you are not creative and do not want to follow that, you just want to open up a jar and
Okay.
try to find yourself some Williamson Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Williamson Brothers barbecue sauce if you don't want to do nothing. After that, find yourself some bone-sucking sauce.
Oh, man.
That one scared me.
Some of this going in the bedroom. I know that. Boom. Sucking sauce. Man.
Junior!
What? Barbecue sauce can go in there.
Now, if you real lazy, what is that you call? Is it Baby Ray's?
Oh, Sweet Baby Ray's?
Yeah. If you're just lazy and you don't want to make no sauce.
Sweet Baby Ray good,
If you follow that recipe right there, though, you're going to love it.
I'm finna do this, though. Watch me.
You're going to love it.
And I'm going to video it and put it up Monday. Can I do that? Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, no, over the
Put it
holiday
on my
weekend.
site.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Unc, let me ask you this, when we down at the camp, is that the same sauce you be having at the camp?
No, I makes a different one for the camp.
Okay.
He all into it.
But you like it, though, don't you?
I love it.
See, when I'm just doing all meat and no vegetables,
Yeah,
I
we just-
change my
man, we
sauce.
kill it.
Oh.
Because there ain't no sides at the camp.
No.
Well, wait a minute now. Then Tommy can't come because he's off meat right now.
If Tommy came to the camp, he'd be in
He
there.
can come,
working.
Tom just ain't going to eat in the back of my cottage.
Yeah. He's off meat right now, you know.
Well, you can be off meat. Right? Yeah, okay. Well, not that week.
Something tell me I'm going to be back on it Sunday. Sunday, something tell me I'm going to be right back on it.
All this barbecuing you're doing.
If Tommy came to the camp, he'd be out there with the kids.
I done been to the camp.
Yeah.
Barbecue good at the camp.
Man,
Steve makes it all?
Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
Sun up to sundown, he on that grill, man. And we waiting.
That's all I do.
We waiting.
All right, Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, normally I do closing remarks, but we were talking about a subject that's dear to my heart down the barbecue. Now, if you wasn't feeling that one, I do understand. But God bless you. Have a great weekend. And whatever you do them ribs like they wants to get done.
Drop the mic on that one.
Yeah. Drop it, Steve. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.